Cardano NFTs are exploding again. Yep, round two. This is pretty much September and October, and I'm going to be going over what is happening in the CNFT market in today's video, and I'm also going to be going over some NFTs on Cardano that I'm looking at buying. Let's get right into it. First things first, what am I talking about with exploding? Well, exploding meaning that we are seeing some insane volume on the brand new SpaceBuds marketplace that utilizes smart contract capabilities, meaning there's no middleman, there's a middle contract, but it's a much more efficient system in where you don't have to wait for a seller to send their asset. It's all automatically processed through a smart contract. So with that being said, and now that you know all that, these are the sales. Yesterday we seen three amazing sales, pretty much. One for 300,000 ADA, 400,000 ADA, and lastly 510,000 ADA, aka nearly $1.1 million, the highest sale all time ever recorded in Cardano NFTs, and it was the first one over $1 million. So pretty much three new all-time highs yesterday, and the last all-time high was for $1 million US. Pretty insane. I would say this is kind of a new wave of CNFTs, but it mainly is on spacebuds.io, the website that hosts the SpaceBuds marketplace developed by the creator of Nami Wallet, Alessandro. And it's efficient, it's awesome. Everyone is looking at the open source code on how this was done and trying to implement it into their marketplaces now. But it's also important to note that you shouldn't always go off of things like OpenCNFT. As you can see here, there's only 600,000 volume in the past 24 hours. And this is because this does not track spacebuds.io. Obviously not, it's an individual marketplace. They'd have to directly work with each other to track, and they don't have it tracked. So this is only tracking Cardano NFT marketplaces, CNFT.io, and token. So 600,000 volume in SpaceBuds. That's on the aftermarkets. And then on the official marketplace, we have 300 listed and already, over 1 million ADA in sales just from these three. And we also probably saw, 10, 20, 30, 40, probably 50-ish sales yesterday of SpaceBuds on the marketplace, and a lot of activity over there. If you guys check the SpaceBuds Twitter bot, you guys can follow this on Twitter, SpaceBuds bot, but you're going to see everyone that's listed or sold is posted on this bot. And look, 6 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago, there's offers and listings nonstop. So if this was tracked, I believe, SpaceBuds volume would probably be in the past 24 hours, upwards of 2, 3, 4 million. Who really knows specifically, but it would be much higher than 600,000. It would at least be at 2 million. Now, if we're saying that it's at 2 million just the past 24 hours, which really it's probably much more, that is going to put it almost 1/4 of all volume done on the aftermarkets recorded here for SpaceBuds. So not only do I think this is an explosion, but it's also pretty obvious it is an explosion because the floor price since when I bought my SpaceBud for 3,200 ADA about 3 days ago has went up 2,000 ADA, which yes, is a lot of ADA. I will not be selling my SpaceBud anytime soon, but I just wanted to let you guys know SpaceBuds are going crazy. And to me, this reminds me of the Bitcoin versus altcoins. SpaceBuds is like the Bitcoin of this kind of universe, and then other NFTs follow. But it's not that simple. The other NFTs that follow are going to have to be NFTs with good fundamental values. Now, in today's video, I'm also going to show you, I'm going to show you right now, some NFTs that I've been looking at and tell you why I'm interested in them. Maybe not all for potential profit, but just because I like where they're headed and I like what they're about. So keep that in mind. And please, please, please always do your own research and never use more money than you're afraid to lose. That's really the best way to go about it. It's all personal responsibility. You guys have to take responsibility for your own actions and just be careful, please. So let's get into it. The first one I want to tell you guys is Wild Warriors. This is an NFT drop that I believe is happening in 6 days. Here's their website. And why do I like this drop? Well, first of all, I think it's somewhat unique. They have a good roadmap. They have a very organized team, and it is led by Ada Ape. I have talked to Ada Ape about the project, and I actually really like where they're headed with this. He's a really good dude, and everything that he's put out in terms of a stake pool and everything else has had great benefits for the people involved. So I like the project. I'm interested in it. I will be minting this project, and I wanted to share it with you guys just to put it out there. Please, please, please always do your own research. And if you're just looking for a quick flip, maybe be careful even more, because you want to invest in something or buy something that you like to begin with. That's really where I like to start. Now, let's go look at some other drops that I'm also interested in. And these are Halloween themed drops. The first one is my own drop. This is going to be releasing on October 23rd. That's the first time I've said the date. And it's going to be 10 ADA each, 666 available unique Frickoween fricks. And you can see here some examples. Different backgrounds, different hats, different cools, different things. And there's even spiders if it comes up here. And that's called the Spider Gang. And that's a drop I'll be minting. Probably myself if I can get any. And then also some other Halloween drops that I'm really interested in are the Yummy Universe drop, which you do need a Yummy to participate in. So maybe not applicable to everyone watching, but it's going to be 10,000 Yummies, 5 ADA each. And they kind of look like this. You can see them. I think it's going to be an awesome drop to have some fun in. And finally, for the first Halloween since I went trick-or-treating last, I'm going to have some fun on this day, the October 31st, which I believe this drop is on. I'm not sure about that date. And then we also have another Halloween drop, Claymates and Good Charlotte collab Halloween drop. It looks pretty awesome. Let's take a look at some of them. All unique, I believe. Maybe not all of them are unique, but all really cool clay made assets. And I'll be minting this one. I can only get one because you do need to own a Clay Nation, and I have only one Clay Nation, but I'll be minting one of these two. So if you have a Clay Nation or you have a Yummy, you can participate in these two Halloween drops. And if you don't have anything, you can also participate in my Halloween drop because this one's open to the public. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys found some help in my thoughts on NFTs projects, what's going on in the space, this next explosion, because I really do believe this explosion of space buds and smart contracts is going to leak over to the other marketplaces and to other platforms as we get further and further along the path to smart contract adoption on Cardano. A huge shout out to Alessandro for doing such a great job in the Space Buds marketplace. And that's all for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.